Hey fellas, thanks for coming back. You know, we got the old XLT up on the hoist here, so I'm just going over a bunch of things. One thing I'm going to check is the track tension. Now, everybody asks about track tension. How do you tighten it up? How loose do you need it? Well, you know what? There's really no exact science to it, but there are a couple of rules and guidelines you really do have to follow. If you're not running extrovert drivers, then your track, you can't run it too loose because it's going to start to ratchet when you really give it the power. If the track is loose, it'll flip up on top of the drivers, and you don't want that. If you're running extrovert drivers, you can run it a little looser, might free up a little bit of horsepower, which is kind of good. You want that, right? Not as much friction in here between the clips and the sliders, so that's a good thing. Now this old XLT here, I put this Rev XP suspension out of a 2010, and the manual says that at 1 3/8" deflection, I gotta have about 16 pounds of force on there. I got this cool gauge from firstplaceparts.com. It's an SLP that they sell, and we're gonna use this to set up our track tension. So you go about midway on the slider rail here, put your track tension gauge on, reset your clicker here at the bottom, you pull down, and I should have 16 pounds. That's 16 pounds right there. I'm up about 1.5 inches. So I need to tighten that up a little bit. Now make sure you loosen up these rear axle bolts. Now this is more or less a trial and error method. Just tighten it up a little bit. Check the tension on the track and the depth of the deflection. If it's not right, just adjust it again. Pull our 16 pounds, measure it up, that's bang on. That's it. Want to make sure you tighten these back up, because if you don't, they're going to come loose and you're going to run into problems. So there we go, that's how you set your track tension. Get this handy little tool here from firstplaceparts.com. Make sure you give them a call, tell them Louie from PowerMod sent you, and don't forget they ship free in the United States and USPS to Canada. Thanks for watching.